Assalamu alaikum. I am Alina Zahid and today we are solving Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper Code 0580 Chapter 11 Transformation past paper from 2017 to 2023. But first I would like to say that all the revenue generated from this video for the first 6 months will be donated to Palestine, inshallah. So please support our channel to support this cause. So in question 26 part A, um, first, draw the image of triangle T after a reflection in the line y is equals to x. So when y is equals to x means we have to shift from our to the opposite side right here to the fourth quadrant where the x become y. For that, first we have to know the quadrants of the triangle T. This is negative 1 comma 2. This is negative 4 comma 3, and this is negative 4 comma 2. Now shift these in. Now the x-axis will become y and the y-axis will become x, and in the fourth quadrant the y become the negative and the x will become positive, as we can see. And for these are the conditions of the first quadrant, sorry, the fourth quadrant. So one this point, a negative 1 comma 2 will become 2 comma negative 1. First point, the second point, negative 4 comma 2 will become 2 comma 4. Now this will become 2 comma negative of 4 as the y remains negative, and negative of 4 comma 3 will become 3 comma negative of 4. Join the points. This is our triangle with reflection. X is equals to y. In the part 2, draw the image of triangle T after a translation by vector negative 1 comma 3. What does it mean? Negative 1 means we have to move on the left hand side on the x-axis by 1 unit, starting with this point. This is our 1 unit, and how much we have to move in the upward direction, 3 unit. For the y-axis, 1 2 3. We get our, sorry, this is 1 unit, 1, this is 2 unit, this is 3 unit. We get our point. First, for the second point, move 1 unit to the left right here, and 1 unit upward, and 3 unit upward, 1 2 3. We get our second point. For the third point, 1 unit to the left here, and 3 unit upward, 1 2 3. Join the points. And the coordinates of each point. So this is the part 2. Now describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle A. For that we have to calculate the enlargement of the triangle A, and how did we and because from the sides, like This is 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and the size of this triangle, which is again 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and 4 unit, and 4.5 unit. So, and if we talk about the boxes, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 3, and the 3 is the half of the 6. So we know that this triangle is enlarged by a factor of 1.5, because this is the 1, 2, 3 units, and this is the 4.5 units. So if we cancel out each these, we will get our 1.5 enlargement. So we can say that the enlargement of scaling factor by negative of 1.5, because this is at the opposite side of the given triangle, and the center. In order to calculate the center, how can we calculate the center? Since it is a 180-degree shift, this is our 180-degree shift. So simply just join the lines with the original triangle. Like first join the line, second join the line, third join the line. So the all of the three lines are cutting on the this 3 and 0 comma 3. So we can say that the center is 0 comma 3. So in question in the part B, a quadrilateral P is enlarged by a scale factor of 1.2. To give quadrilateral Q, the area of quadrilateral P is 20 centimeter cube. Calculate the area of the quadrilateral. Now for this, simply use uh, the given value of quadrilateral P, which is 20, area, multiply by the scaling factor square, because we are calculating the area, which is um, the square unit, and the scaling factor is given as 1.2 square. The answer will be 28.8 cm. This is the area of quadrilateral Q. Now in question 27, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto B. For single transformation, first join the lines, from A to the B. This is our, if we calculate from this point, is present. If we talk about this point present here, so move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 unit in the downward 8 unit in the downward direction. That means the y is negative 8. And for the x, 1 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, 6 unit, 7 unit. And the y in the positive direction, which is right hand side, 7. So these are the point of transformation. Check on the other two, on the rest of the 2 points. Like from here, downward negative a, if you move 7 in the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 downwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the point. That means our transformation points are correct. And if we go for the another point like this one, 7 on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to the downwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our transformation is correct. We can say that the translation is 7, negative 8, or we can write it as 7, comma, negative 8. This is in the vector form. Now shape A onto shape C. Now for the B, shape A onto C, and for that A onto C, first what we do, we just connect these 2 points, and by looking at the diagram, we can say that this is a 90-degree shift in a anti-clockwise direction, in this direction. And when we connect these 2 points together, these 2 points are not intersecting each other because it is not a 180-degree shift. So what we can do, first, in order to calculate the perpendicular bisector, from this 2 points, place your ruler here, measure the line, find the center point of the line, and place your protractor here and make a 90-degree line for both cases. From this point to this point, measure the line with a ruler, with the help of a ruler, and measure a center point of the line, and place a line right here. Or you can simply do is like, this is the point 1 and this is the point 1, this is the point 2, both the same points. Simply calculate the middle point. For that, now x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2, we calculate the midpoint, negative 1.5, comma 4.5. This is our negative 1.5 and 4.5. Mark a point, and for this one we calculate the second middle point, make a 90-degree line, and where it connects, both cross each other, mark, this point will become our center point, which is in the rotation 90-degree anti-clockwise with the center 0, 8. Now shape A onto shape D. For that, simply join the lines, as it is not a rotation, it is just a diminished form of the A. As A, this is 2 unit, this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit, so this is 0.5 unit. We can by looking at the diagram, And judging the calculation, we can say that this is a 0.5 degree diminished. Now the scaling factor is reduced by 0.5, and for the center point, just simply connect each point together. It will connect somewhere in this point for first. For the second one, for the third one, so it is somewhere connecting here, which is our negative 1 comma 4 center. So for shape A into D, only enlargement factor with 0.5, or we can say that half in positive, because quadrant is not changed, and the center is negative of 1 comma negative of 4, as it is lies on the third quadrant. In third quadrant, the x and y both are negative. So on B part, on the grid, draw the image of shape A after a reflection in the line y is equals to x plus a. Now for that, the y-intercept here is, as this equation includes both x and y, you can simply calculate the slope and put the slope in the graph, or this is our x-intercept and y-intercept. X-intercept become y-intercept will become 8. Intercept, the intercept of x will become negative of 8, as this is our constant. Now place the points. First one, second one, mark a line. Now shift it to the opposite side. For that, simply this is by a factor of 1. Hold on. Move 1 centimeter ahead. Now move for this part, move 1 centimeter ahead, and then so we are just mirroring this image. Simply this is of 2 units and join the line. So this is the mirroring of the diagram A on the opposite side, which you have to draw. Now in question 28, draw the reflection of triangle T in the line y is equals to negative of 2. Y is equals to negative 2 is here. Since y is not changing, make a straight horizontal line, and we have to draw the reflection of triangle T. So calculate the distance and mark the point, like from here 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, from here 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, mark first point, and from this mark points 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mark the point, and 3 points have been marked. Join the points. This is our triangle. If mark the coordinates. Mark the coordinates 1 comma negative of 5 here, 5 comma negative of 5 here, 1 comma negative of 7. In the part B, draw the enlargement of triangle T with a scale factor half and center of enlargement is negative 5 comma negative 3. Negative 5 comma negative 3 is lies here. Now for the enlargement of half, calculate the point. This is 1 and 2 unit. It will become 1.5. 1.5 if we reduce it to the half. Sorry, it will become 1 unit for that. So for B, this is our negative 5 comma 3. We mark the point. We move towards the T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the scaling factor is reduced by half. So multiply by 6 into 6, 6 multiply with the half. It will become 3, 3. So for 3, 3, move 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. We get our first point. For the second point, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 4 will become, when we multiply with half, 5, 2. So for 5, 2, move from the center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Get our second point. For the third point, this one, this is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6, 4 will become 3, 2. When you multiply it with half, so again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We get all the 3 points. We can form simply our triangle. If you mark the coordinates, and this is the part B. For C, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle A. So for that triangle T onto triangle A, it is a shift of anti-clockwise direction as it is moved from here to this. This is anti-clockwise, and in order to mark the center, again, since it is a 90-degree shift, we have to calculate the perpendicular bisector. First, join the lines. And for the second line, make perpendicular bisectors. And it will be, and the both perpendicular bisector will be cutting here. So assume this is one perpendicular bisector and this is the second perpendicular bisector. Both are cutting into this point. Or again, you can calculate the perpendicular bisector by simply measuring these 2 points distance from this point to this point. Calculate this line Place your ruler here, calculate the distance, mark the middle point, and for these point as well, these lines, mark a line, measure the line with the help of ruler, mark the middle point, draw a perpendicular bisector somewhere from here, or you can simply calculate. You already know the 2 points given, the two coordinates of this point as well and this point as well. Simply calculate the middle point with the help of the formula of x1 plus x2 over 2 comma y1 plus y2 over 2. So we can say that it is the rotation is of 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction with center -1, 0. So in question 29, three triangles given ABC. The shape single transformation we have to describe A onto B. So A and B both are in the same direction. There is no rotation occur. So simply measure the points. One for x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and negative of 1, negative of 7 and negative of 1, because we are moving 7 into the left hand side and 1 to the downwards. We can say the translation is of -7 for the x-axis and then -1 for the y-axis. Now shape A onto the shape C. For shape A into the shape C, it is a clockwise rotation as it is moving in this direction. For that, simply join the line, calculate the perpendicular bisector. Again, the same thing. First line here, the second line will be here. First perpendicular bisector, when first find the place your ruler, find the middle point, place your protector, make a perpendicular line at 90 degree from your protector. Do the same. Here, and it will cutting the line at this point, which is 5, 1. So we can say the rotation of 90 degree in clockwise direction with center 5, 1. Both are positive, both are in the first quadrant. B. On the grid, draw the image of shape A after a reflection in the line y is equal to 2. Since y is constant, uh, this is our constant and we have to draw the reflection of A. So 1, 2, calculate the point, calculate the units. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and after the reflection 1, 2, 3, 4, mark first point. For the second 4, 5, 6, and x into 1 unit. So 1, 4, 5, 6, and this mark second point. And for the third point 1, 2, 3, 4, mark the points 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, join the points. we get our triangle. On part B, shape A after an enlargement scale factor of -2. The negative sign indicates that it is it is on the opposite side. For the shape A, um, put your scale and this is the and find the opposite side. This will become, if this is fourth quadrant, the opposite side will be second quadrant. If the first is if it was in the first quadrant, the opposite side will be the third quadrant. Now from the center 0, 0 with the enlargement factor of 2. So if we calculate the points, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, again 1, 2, but first in order to find the enlargement, first we can calculate the points of triangle shape A. This is our shape which we have to uh, enlarge by a factor of 2. Mark the points like 2 comma -2. This is 3 comma -2. This is 3 comma -4. Multiply with the 2, the scale will become -4 comma 4, because we are working for the second quadrant in which x is negative and y is positive. For this point, it will become 6, 2 into 2, 4. For this, 6 into 8, and x will remain negative. For 4, -4, 4, first point, -6, 4, this point, and for the last, this one, -6, 8, this point. Join the lines. So this is a triangle. Mark the quadrants if you want to complete the diagram. Now we mark the quadrants. Now question 29 is complete. In 30, translate triangle T by the vector -7, 1. Label the image as K. -7 means negative. We have to move on the x-axis onto the left hand side. Okay, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 to the upward direction. Mark first point. Now for the second, do the same. -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 upward. For this one also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 upward. Join the points. This is the circle. Write the quadrants. -1, comma 3, -1, comma 5. So in The part 2 describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle K onto triangle T. Now for that, we know that the translation of vector -7, 1 on which the triangle K onto triangle T is transformed, and we have to mark it with the K. In the part B, reflect triangle T in the line y is equals to 4. So y is constant is equals to 4. Now for the reflection, one, two, one, and 2, and for this point, 1, 2, 1, 2 mark, and for the other point, this one, there is no distance, so we can simply mark this point where the distance is 0. Simply join the lines and mark the coordinates. So this is the reflection at y is at y constant, which is 4. Now rotation triangle T through 90 clockwise about 0, 0. Now for that, a 90-degree rotation um, from 0, 0. So but since we are rotating with 90-degree of triangle T, first mark the point coordinates, which is 2, 2, 6, 2 and 6, 4 by 90-degree, and in this clockwise direction, if it's a anti-clockwise, it will be in the second quadrant. In clockwise will be in the fourth quadrant. And fourth quadrant, what has happened that in 90 degrees the x become y and the y become x, and since it is fourth quadrant, the y value is negative and x is positive. So 2, 2 will be 2, negative of 2. 6, 2 will be 2, negative of 6. And the 6, 4 will be 4, negative of 6. Join the lines. Mark the points. 2, negative of 6. 4, negative of 6. 2, negative of 2. And in part D, enlarge triangle T by a scale factor half, center 0, 0 and label the image P. So from center here 0, 0, with triangle T we know the points, we have to reduce by the factor of half. So by reducing we get the point 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1. Now since we are using the enlargement with the negative sign, that means it is on the opposite side, and the opposite side, if it's in the first quadrant, the opposite side will be in the third quadrant. Mark the points 1, and in third quadrant the x become negative, negative 1, 1, and the y is also negative. Mark first point for negative 3, 2, and for negative 3, 1, join the line and mark the points negative 2, negative 3, negative 1, negative 3, negative 1, negative 1, and that is also asking in the part 2, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle P into triangle T. This is triangle P, and we know that what we do, we simply enlarge by scaling factor, and the scaling factor with negative of half, with center 0, 0. Number, it is asking for the triangle P onto triangle T. So the triangle T is 2 times greater than the triangle P, and the triangle P is half time lesser than the triangle T. So when it says that the triangle P onto triangle T, it is by a factor of 2, and the negative sign shows that it is on the opposite side. So this is our question 30. Move on to 31, in which describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now for that, this is a 90-degree shift. Join the lines first, and the second, now again what we can do is from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, place your ruler and mark the center point somewhere here and here and mark and place your protractor and mark a 90-degree line on both sides, or you can simply calculate the midpoints with the help of the quadrants. So now what you can do is simply just you calculate the middle point with the help of your ruler. You mark the middle point. Now if you mark the line of 90-degree with the help of your protractor, it will be cut somewhere here, which is 2,7. That will become our center point, and we can say that the rotation of 90-degree at anti-clockwise direction with center 2,7. Now in part B, draw the image of triangle A after a reflection in the line y is equals to 1. Y is constant, and what triangle for A. Now simply 1 2 1 2 um, mark the point. 1 2 1 2 mark the point. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Form the triangle. Mark the points. -4. -4 is into the third quadrant. All the points are negative. So in part 2, a translation by the vector 5, -7. 5 means we have to move on the x-axis on the right side, and -7 means downwards. -5, -7. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Mark your point first here. For this one, this will become our 5, sorry, and for 7 again we will reach at this point. Now for this point, 1 2 3 4 5 right here, and for the 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Form the triangle. Mark the points. Positive of 1, negative of 1. Now in part 3, an enlargement scale factor to center -4, 5. -4, 5 will be here. We mark the center, and for enlargement of A, first mark the coordinates of A, which is um for A the points are so calculate from the center point 1, so it will become 0, 1. For this 1 2, so 0, negative of 2, and from center negative of 1 1 2. sorry, positive of 1, 1, 2, positive of 1 and negative of 2. Multiplying with this factor with half, as it is given the scale, sorry, the scale is 2, so the angles will become 0, 2, the points will become 0, negative 4 and 2, negative 4. Move from the center, um, this is our 0 for the first point, 0 comma 0 comma 2, first point, and for 0 comma negative 4, 1 2 3 4 marks another point, and for 2 comma 4 negative 4, 1 2 negative of 4, 1 2 3 4. So it will from here 1 2 1 2 3 4. We get our 3 points. Connect the points. This is our first, second and the third line. So this is the enlarged by the factor 2 from the center, which was given negative 4 comma 5. So this is the last part of B question 31.